So the main reasons why me and James actually start this here, it's because the school board doesn't allow parents anymore to talk. So we decide to give voice to the parents outside of the school board. So if they don't want us to talk freely there, we will speak in the front of the school boards every month when there is going to have a meeting. You want to I like this that way. Okay, so anyway, so we will have this kind of event every month until the school board allow us to speak freely right there. And like James just said, we pace like 3 hours, sit down and listen to them to talk about a bunch of things about the schools, and they only allow parents to talk 10 minutes. And if you have 5 parents who want to talk, it's only 2 minutes each parent. So you have no time to speak. And when you speak, they cut you off. So and that's the main problems. So that's why we're gonna have this here every month. It may not be that big every time, but we'll maybe just have a tables and have parent questions, which is the goal of this. We want to hear the voice of parents, not just mine, not just James. We want to hear the voice of Dallas, let's say, of James, Barry, Neufeld, and the parents in Abbotsford as well. So this is a place for parents to speak out about all the things they don't like about the school board. And I never prepared for this meeting. Sorry, for this event. I think we all busy in life. I think it's very hard to prepare to take the time to prepare with this kind of stuff. And I was driving here today and I was like, why do I'm never really worried about not be preparing. And there is a reason for that. It's because I'm speaking the truth. Yeah. And
yes,
in order to speak the truth, you don't need to be prepared to speak the truth. That's right. You just need to say what you think in your mind, and you just speak it out. Exactly. So and I think the only thing is it's very easy to speak the truth, but it actually takes courage to speak the truth. Okay. And I think parents have to understand that. Yeah, sometimes it's scary to go in the front of the school board, and I think that's better. Yeah, and told them what we think about gender ideology, or what we think about the over-sexualizations of children in school. It's scary sometimes. It takes courage to do it. It's not like we all come here, speak with a mic, easy. It takes courage to do it. Speaking the truth is easy. Having the courage to speak it is other things. And I think we need to start inspiring parents to go there and to speak to these people and to expose them. Basically, because every time you speak the truth, you shake the demons.
That's right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You shake them. They just. Let's say me and James, we went 2 times there. James talked 2 times in the school board, I believe. I talked 1 time. Since then, there is no public school board meeting. There is not. They can't sell it because they consider us, parents, as a threat. But that's actually a good thing, because now we're exposing the school board. We're exposing who they really are. They said they want to work with parents, and that, like I said to them before, it's a lie. The Abbotsford School District doesn't want to work with parents. They only want to hear what feed the ideology. The school board, the Abbotsford School Board, is completely, except 2 trustees actually. The entire board is ideologically driven, and they are damaging the minds of our children with all this. So anyway, so the main thing is to encourage people to speak, and basically, and like James said, I was able just by myself to get over 7 books removed from the Abbotsford School District. Yeah, thank you. And now there is no children here, which is good. And I'm gonna explain what was in the books. And just for the peoples on the camera, if you have children, I want you just get them out of the rooms. This is not like a child discussions that we're gonna have here. So just remove them out of the room. So we have a book that was called Genderqueer. Okay, here. That book was actually showing a man, a boy, giving affiliations to a man. Okay, and this book was right in the Abbotsford School Districts. We had another book that was showing children how to masturbate, and that book was in the elementary school. The name of the book was "Sex is a Funny Word." Could you imagine? Listen. Imagine how twisted this is. You are in elementary school. Children are very young in elementary schools, and you got a book called "Sex is a Funny Word." Even without knowing what is in the book should not be there.
Right.
See, exactly. Children should not have books that talk about sex in elementary school. It's a complete nonsense. And when you start to open the book, you start to have like, and they all explain this in children language, right? They say, when you touch some parts of your body, you're gonna feel warm. Don't explain it that you understand what they do, right? So they explain this all in drawings and all in writing. That book was removed from the Abbotsford School District. Exactly. And you got other books like It's Perfectly Normal. It's Perfectly Normal was showing a man and a woman having sex on a bed. It was also showing a man and a man on top of each other. And It's Perfectly Normal was in elementary schools. They move it out of the boards after I expose it. And the only reason, just so people understand, the only reason they remove it from the board is to protect themselves. Okay, it's not to protect the children, it's just to protect them, not to be sued later. Because, listen, and I'm gonna explain why I'm thinking that. Because the board, even after removing all the books that were in the board was saying that the parents who were complaining about the books were misinformed. So the board sent a letter to all the parents in Abbey that we were
Welcome to the stream, Abbotsford Schools.
We were misinformed about Suji. But at the same time, they removed the content that the parents were exposing and calling them misinformed. It was completely twisted. So the only reason they removed the books is to protect themselves. Listen, there is another book. That book is still. That book is in the. Yeah, basically. That book. We got another one. Wait a minute. A guide to be a trans or queer, something like that. Anyway. And there we go. You got it. So that one was talking about all the pronouns, and it's perfectly normal that a boy can have his testicle removed, or that a boys can be boys or girls can be put on puberty blockers, or that it's perfectly normal to remove the breasts of a girl to make her look like a boy. So in that book was actually at Eugene Reimer middle schools and many other middle schools anyway, all across Abbotsford, and that one was removed. So you see, when we speak out, we can get things done. It's feasible when we have the courage to speak out. And trust me, I got a broken French accent. It's not easy for me to go and start to talk about this stuff, but I can still do it. And there is people who have a lot more talent than me to speak. If these people were to speak and had the courage that I had, and that James had, and that many other like Barry Neufeld, Jim, Dallas, Anita, and we even got what is the name? What's the name of the blind lady here? Katie. Oh yeah, just I'm gonna switch subject here. We have Katie. She's a blind lady here, but don't forget, Katie. She's a threat for the board because she may be blind, but she have a voice, right? So and that's the thing. Could you imagine? Katie is not even allowed to speak. Right? It's sick. These people are completely sick in the head. So anyway, I just wanted to take that chance because usually there is children at protest, and now I can really speak about what is in the book, which I usually cannot do. And there is another book. It's Eleanor and Park. Okay, that books contain like words like fuck, motherfucker, bitch, nigger. It talk about men's coming, woman's coming, and this book is still in Abbotsford. And I actually made a formal complaint about this book because they didn't want to remove it, so I had to make a formal complaint. And whatever board that they have here, not the board of trustees, but some of the superintendent refused to remove the book. So I went to the board of trustees, asked them to review the decisions of the superintendent. They refused to hear it. They refused. I am a parent, and they refused to hear my complaint. Yeah, my complaints to the decisions of the superintendent, this is the roles of the board of trustees. Is when parents have issue with the superintendent, they go to see the trustee, and the trustee try to find a common ground or try to find a solution. They refuse to even hear it. And you know, so basically, yeah. So basically, the Abbotsford School Boards and most of the school boards all across BC don't care about parents. And I really encourage every board, every people in every city to do exactly what we do today. And even if there is not many people, it doesn't matter. Just do it. Just go in the front of the school board and start to speak the truth.